Today we are going to look into Amazon S3 simple storage service. This one we can call it as a bucket to store all the data inside. All the data stored inside is called as an object. For example, if I'm storing a file inside, it is called as an object. So major features of it is the scalability because it provides unlimited data storage. The second one is durable and it is also highly available. We can access it from anywhere at any time. Then we can also integrate this service with other service. We are not going to manage any of the service. This will be managed by Amazon. We can call it as a serverless. Okay, first we are going to create a bucket and today we are going to see how to host a static website inside this bucket. So I'm creating general purpose bucket. So there are two buckets, general purpose and directory. This directory buckets are used for large data set. For example, if I'm training AI models where I'm having thousands of images to be processed per second and it also has thousands and thousands of read and write operation, then we can go with directory buckets. Directory buckets are in high cost when compared to general purpose, and in directory buckets it is focused on single availability zone. We can choose the availability zone, but in general purpose the AWS creates the data to be in three availability zone. Directory provides high performance with low latency. So if we want to process data with milliseconds. So today I'm going to create general purpose bucket. This is global namespace or I want account regional namespace. Global namespace, if you are going with global namespace, it should be unique along with the global. So I'm going to go with account regional namespace. This could be only within this region. This is access control list. Uh, this is where we are going to give the permission for accessing the objects. I'm going with ACLS disable. Then first, I'm not going to make any changes to this. I have just named my bucket. Then I'm going to give create bucket. So if I go to buckets, I can see my bucket. Then now I'm going to upload some data to host my website. So here is my bucket. I'm going inside my bucket and I'm going to upload the data to host my web application. Give upload. I'm just going to simply drag and drop. Then upload. So now all the files are uploaded. So we can see here the default storage class is standard. If I'm not going to choose any of the storage class, it will automatically create in default class as standard. So now I'm going to this bucket. In this bucket, go to properties. Now we are going to enable the static web hosting. Enable. Then the main file would be index.html. So type index.html. Give save changes. Permissions. I'm going to turn off public access. Save changes. I'm going to give bucket policy here that whoever is going to access my bucket, uh, this should be written in JSON. Give edit, paste it here. In this, I'm going to change my bucket ARN. ARN is a unique identifier for each bucket. So I'm going to copy this ARN and place it here. Save changes. So yes, now we can see this website.